Good morning, thrift friends, collector friends, and reselling friends. Today, you might notice that we are in a different vehicle. We're in Papa Nabyar's truck because we are at our antique ball booth, and we are going to make some very drastic changes today. Stay tuned. It's going to be a fun one. There's also some thrifting in this episode, so don't think there's not. It's not just booth stuff. There's something for everyone. Strap yourselves in. Enjoy the show. So Zesty and I have two antique mall booths in this place. It is called St. Louis Antique Mall. I'll throw the address down there. If you guys are in the St. Louis area, you guys can go check out our booth inside. But like I said, we are making some very drastic changes today. We are loading that truck up with everything from one of our booths and kind of combining the other booth with our current booth, with our better booth, I should say. I'll talk more about that in a second. So as you guys can see, we ran a sale on our booth, on both booths actually. This is sort of we like to call it the kids booth or whatever you have you. But we've got stuff from Goosebumps to video games to VHS to plush, everything like that. But the thing is we just couldn't find enough stock to make the price of two booths feasible. So what we're going to do is basically maximize the amount of space that we have in one booth until we absolutely cannot shove another single thing into that booth. And I think a lot of the stuff that's going to come over there is definitely going to be the VHS and the video games, 100% for sure. Those are by far our best sellers in this booth, but maybe a couple little knickknacks, like a couple, maybe like a plush, or two, maybe this Easy Bake, the Saved by the Bell game, which is really good. We have some really great vintage games, like we have the old Stratego there, an Old Life, Twister, of course, down there. We've got Sandlot Slugger, but they just are not selling. They really aren't. So yeah, the goal is to get this all cleared out, though, break down these shelves. These shelves don't break down. They just go in half right here, but yeah, we're gonna break down the shelves as much as possible, try to squeeze this into our other booth, and also probably do something with shelving as well in the other booth, just so we can squeeze as much as we can in there. Progress update, we have most of the books going in here. I think I'm actually going to take out a bunch of these mangas and put the mangas over yonder too, because the mangas seem to do well. The other books, not so much. We also have a cart full of stuff. This is all the stuff that is going over to the other booth. We're actually going to grab these shelves as well, and then worry about these collapsible guys are going to be easy. They're just going to be last, so we'll worry about those here in a minute. Okay, progress on the main booth. We got the shelf set up here, as you guys saw. Still a ton more room for VHS. I mean, we could just put VHS all along the top here. I just put the little Barbie lunch boxes to see how they would look. And then also we got a new shelf up here to utilize this space. We got the Goosebumps up here for now. I think we're going to try to utilize this space right here as well somehow. Maybe with another shelf. We do have another shelf in the other one, so we can utilize that. But for now, I feel pretty good. These two pictures were kind of displaced, but I think they look okay right there for now. I mean, Zesty will come in here and work her magic on all this stuff, but it definitely is looking a lot better, a lot more full. And I think what we're going to do is put the VHS ladder right here. I hope it fits. We might have to scoot this shelf over just a little bit, but I don't think it'll be too bad. Just had to scoot it over just a couple inches like a glove. Like, we're right there, so that should be perfect. And I think it's really going to go great because it's going to be an eye catcher when people walk by. They're just going to see all these amazing VHS lined up there. We got them all right here. We're going to put them back on. We're definitely going to reorganize them, put all the really good stuff on the top two shelves. It is going to be fantastic. And here we go. Really happy with the progress so far. I had horror and sci-fi sort of together, but it was all just mishmash aside from that. But yeah, so we got our horror and sci-fi to like right here, and we got some like action movies right in here to down here, and then we have like our entertainment stuff as well. We've got, you know, George Carlin and some blues stuff and some wrestling stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna try to keep things together. And then like I finally put like all the Rugrats together up there. This is still a little wonky in here, but the progress is good. We'll go ahead and fill out the rest with maybe video games. I'm trying to utilize this space maybe for our little video game shelf to see if we can cram it in there, or maybe move this shelf over and see if we can put it in that little area. We'll find out. I kind of want to keep it with the VHS because they kind of go hand in hand. So we'll see how that transpires. Just audibly cursed a little bit here. Hopefully nobody heard me, but this is just so unfortunate. Okay, come on. But yeah, somebody stole the game out of that one. Somebody stole the game out of that one. So really cool, really freaking cool. Progress update 5.5 million. Our VHS rack, ladder, whatever you want to call it, is completely full now. We got vintage games down below, which was perfect, a perfect spot for those. Plush looking pretty full. We got Barbie stuff kind of in this area. We got some VHS stuff back there for now. I don't know what we're going to do with those yet, because those clamshells, they're just not sellers. They're really not, unfortunately. Video game stuff, perfectly just right in there. We can either move the VHS down when we add more games over there. It'll be perfect. A little bit more room for VHS. We can also do a little shelf, maybe even two shelves right here. We'll figure that out later. We got our anime and manga related DVDs and books right here. Perfect. I'm loving how everything's a lot more organized now than us just sort of vomiting stuff into our booths and then hoping it sells. It's nice. It's definitely looking a lot better. Of course, again, Zesty's gonna have to come in here and work her magic on a lot of this stuff, but for right now it's looking pretty good. We're almost done. My partner in Thrift, Zesty, this is some of her original artwork right here and right here. And since you guys have been so awesome to watch me meander about our booths here at the Antique Mall, if you guys comment your favorite 80s or 90s movie down below, you will be entered to win one of these. Exactly one of these. It's your choice. Number A, number B. Just comment down below and we'll select a random winner from a comment. And the only stipulation is that you have to be a US resident. Sorry guys, for you that are international. And that does it, guys. It is as filled as it can possibly be right now with the most quality items that it can be filled with right now. Of course, if you guys have any constructive feedback, we would love to hear from you guys. We like that stuff. We really do. We want to hear your ideas, feedback on what's good, what's bad, what do you like about it, what you don't like. I think I like it pretty dang good. Of course, for the 5 millionth time, Zesty's going to come in here, work her magic, make everything, super, super, super pretty. But I think as far as maximizing the space that we have, we're doing a pretty dang good job. There she is, guys, completely empty. Goodbye, booth 805. It was a fun run to new beginnings. This has been a lesson learned, and we can only go up from here. We have all the stuff loaded up. This is the last of it. Let's get out to the truck and also get some lunch because we're hungry. All right, guys, thrift stop number 1, regular thrift store, St. Vincent de Paul. We are on the west side of town, and it's been a long time since we've been on the west side of town, guys. We typically do like to come out this way for regular thrift stores. It's really the only spot in town that we still go to regular thrift stores. For any of you new subscribers, you'll notice that very quickly. We love to go to the Goodwill bins, garage sales, flea markets, and stuff like that. The regular thrift stores around us, except for the west side of town, just really aren't that good. We have really kind of grown to want more quality items between Zesty and I. But we're gonna go in here. We're going to see what's good. It's about 40 minutes after they opened, so hopefully there's still some good stock left for us, and we'll see what's going on. Okay, guys, I think we might have something here. It is fine pics, but it is definitely older, 3.2 megapixel, which is very unfortunate. But it's got some lenses, which is interesting. I don't really see the lenses all too often. So for $5, we're gonna take a little comp on this, though. I mean, even the lenses might be worth the $5. A nice little case with it. I think we might be in for $5 on this. If I didn't have about 6 or 7 of these to list, I might be interested. $7 is, you guys can't see that. I know you can't, but it says $7. $7 is a little steep, but yeah, yell at me in the comments to list all the ones that we have from the bins. Looks like they got some guitars too, but these look like they are off-brand third-party guitars. Yeah, this one's a Kramer. Yeah, I mean, basically most of the time I always just go ahead and look for the Xbox 360 logo on these. That's a good sign they're, obviously wireless 360 guitars, or if they're Wii guitars, I will also pay attention as well. But yeah, both of these are off-brand. So just doing a little homework on our little camera that we got here. Of course, the S3000, I'll throw up a comp here, Fujifilm. Not worth very much, but at $5, we're still probably going to make some money on it. Probably around, $10 to $15 net profit on the camera itself. But these lenses are very interesting because they have a little collar on both of them that will attach to this outer ring, which is really, really neat. But the lenses themselves, this is a wide conversion lens and this is a teleconversion. Those lenses, I could not find exact comps immediately. We'll have to do some more homework for sure, but obviously since they are able to take an adapter, they should be able to fit on many different cameras. So I think at $5 we can't go wrong. If you guys know anything about these Fujifilm wide conversion lens or a teleconversion lens, some of the comps that I did see were very, very high, but of course these could be older models or whatever, but they seem to be in really nice shape. And again, $5. Try to do some further research on those lenses while I was waiting in line, and I have to think that, I'm thinking for the wide angle, probably 30 to 50, and the other one, I don't know, 20 to 30. I definitely think that they are older models. But again, guys, if you know something more than I don't, I mean, I didn't see a model number on there, but I also didn't take off the adapter sleeve. So maybe we have to take off the adapter sleeve to see exactly what model they are. I did end up taking the adapter sleeve off, and I still can't see a model number. So again, guys, if you know something more that I don't, let me know down in the comments. I would love to learn from you guys. Now, for a channel that doesn't do a lot of regular thrift store content, at least we haven't lately, I have said this many times before, this is my favorite regular thrift store, and I have been disappointed with this place the last 2 or 3 visits, honestly. Really, maybe like 1 item score, maybe 2. Nothing wild, but fingers crossed for today. So right off the bat, I found these Innovate shoes. I've sold Innovate before, but the bottom treads are worrying me a little bit. They're a little worn on the toe side, almost to the point where, I mean, they're $5, $5.99 actually, which is a great price for this Goodwill. And these things are in really nice shape up top, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like other resellers would probably grab this at $5.99. I probably will go for it. Innovate is a good brand. They really are. They do make some nice shoes. And again, I mean, they're just so clean up top. So this will probably be a last minute decision, but I'll probably take these. Really wanted to do some more filming in there of some examples of stuff that turn us off from regular thrift stores. And that was like, you know, a pair of shoes that, I mean, you know, maybe could have fetched us 40 to 50 used. They wanted 20. I feel like that's just been happening at regular thrift stores lately. Let me know if your experience has been similar at regular thrifts in the comments down below. But these Innovates, I went ahead and pulled the trigger on them. I really do think that these are going to sell, you know, 20 to 25 easily, and then we're going to charge them shipping as well. We'll just give a little scrub-a-dub-dub on the bottom, and these should be good to go. I'm feeling confident at $6. You know, it hasn't been a lot of items today for sure, but I think the X factor is going to be those lenses. I mean, even with, you know, maybe, you know, an hour's worth of our time to thrift stores, I mean, we could potentially be at, you know, anywhere from, I don't know, I want to take a shot in the dark and say anywhere from $50 to $80 net profit. So pretty dang good. Thank you for following along today with that. Also, let me know down in the comments if you would like us to do more regular thrift content. I mean, of course, I know you guys love the bins. We love the bins. Everyone loves the bins. But let me know if you guys miss it a little bit. Okay, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Thank you for hanging out with me today. If you guys have liked any of the content that you saw, there's plenty more like it where that's coming from. Why don't you go ahead and hit that sub button for me? Like the video if you like the video. We really appreciate you guys, and we'll see you later on the next grab.